For the average person, buying a house comes after years of careful planning and saving. Some people prefer a tiny house, an apartment or condo, or a single-family home, while others want a huge, extravagant house on the hill. Heck, some may even opt to have a luxurious home with a price beyond our imagination. But have you ever wondered, what are the most expensive houses in the world? Well, buckle up, millionaires, because today we're going to check out the top 10 most expensive houses in the world in 2021. But before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And don't forget to comment the secret message written somewhere on the screen to get featured on the next video. Alright, let's begin. Number 10. XANADU 2.0 in Medina, Washington. Price, $126 million. One of the world's richest men and Microsoft's co-founder Bill Gates owns this home in Washington along with his wife Melinda Gates. XANADU took 7 years to build as it is fitted with several customized features. The home is nestled into the side of a hill and protected from direct sunlight. Its sheltered location helps regulate the internal temperature while overlooking Lake Washington. Incorporating technology into his residence, Gates has added several unique features, such as an underwater music system installed for his 60-foot pool, which is housed in a separate building. Along with that, the home contains a trampoline room with ceilings that are 20 foot high, a fully equipped theater with seating for 20 people, a reception hall large enough to accommodate 200 guests, 24 bathrooms, a sauna, and 6 kitchens. In addition to all this, the house has a library with secret bookcases that hide a bar. Residents of XANADU 2.0 also wear electronic pins that can trigger their personal preferences as soon as they walk into a room, including lighting, room temperature, and even the artwork displayed on the walls. Let's just say that when Bill Gates builds a house, he does not do a half-assed job. Number 9. Palazzo di Amore in Beverly Hills, California. Price, $129 million. This Mediterranean-styled villa is under the ownership of Jeff Green, an American real estate magnate, but has been on the market for some time now. Green bought the house with the aim to renovate it and has spent several years on it with a designer, a developer, and an architect in order to create his perfect house. Landscaped gardens and vineyards surround the property. The house contains 12 bedrooms and 23 bathrooms, a 50-seat theater, a 2-lane bowling alley, and a parking garage that has space for 27 vehicles. Tennis courts, reflecting pools, waterfalls, and swimming pools can be found outdoors. This 2-story complex is also ideal for large gatherings and parties with a dedicated entertainment complex containing a rotating dance floor, a fully equipped DJ booth, and a laser light system in its ballroom. Additional parking space for around 150 cars is also available. So you can be sure that when Jeff Green invites people over, he has enough parking space for everybody. Number 8. FAIRFIELD Pond in Sagaponack, New York. Price, $249 million. Owned by Ira Rennert, the resident deserves a spot in any list about the world's most expensive houses due to its impressive features. Rennert made his millions with his holding company, Renko Group, and began construction on this property in 1999. However, certain legalities delayed the process, and the house was finally ready in 2004. The home comprises 29 bedrooms and 39 bathrooms, as well as 3 swimming pools, squash and tennis courts, a bowling alley, a billiards room, a basketball court, and a home theater with seating for up to 164 people. The residence in Fairfield also contains a synagogue, an orangery, and a hot tub that is priced at $150,000. The most prominent feature of the house, though, is its 91-foot-long dining room. Oh yes, and let's not forget that this home has its very own power plant. They will not run out of electricity soon, that's for sure. Number 7. MESA Vista Ranch in the eastern Texas Panhandle. Price, $250 million. Business magnate T. Boone Pickens listed his beloved 64,809-acre Mesa Vista Ranch for $250 million this fall. Located in the eastern Texas Panhandle around 85 miles from Amarillo, the ranch encompasses 101 square miles of rivers, rolling hills, mesas, and man-made lakes. After purchasing around 2,900 acres of land in 1971, Pickens set about turning the wilderness into an oasis. The ranch now boasts a 2-story pub, a 9-hole golf course, a dog kennel, a chapel, an art gallery, and a private airport. There are over 5 main structures on the ranch, with the largest called the Lodge. The Lodge was first constructed in 1988, with additions made over the decades. The Lodge is now over 25,000 square feet with multiple fireplaces, a large dining room, library with spiral staircase, conference room, 30-seat theater with individual leather recliners, wine cellar, commercial kitchen and basement. I mean, who wouldn't want to live in a ranch like this? I sure wouldn't say no. Number 6. The Odeon Tower Penthouse in Monaco. Price: $400 million. The ultra-luxury penthouse has it all beyond one's imagination, so it is correctly labeled with a price tag of about $400 million, which only a super-rich multimillionaire can afford. It's a 5-floor luxury penthouse at the top of Monaco's new skyscraper, overlooking the Mediterranean Sea. This 35,000 square feet 5-story apartment is spread over 5 floors, featuring a kitchen on each floor, 5 bedrooms, a living room, dining room, private home theater, etc. Moreover, it also has a private wellness center including a gym, sauna, private spas, and a selection of pools. There is a gigantic infinity swimming pool at top that is accessible via a slide. The house is fully complete with personal chauffeur and catering facilities just like a 5-star hotel. The penthouse is an ultimate residential property built in between sky and water, offering outstanding views of the surrounding landscape. Its construction is expected to be completed in September 2015, and soon after that, will hit the market for around $400 million, potentially making it the world's most expensive penthouse. Who's interested? I am. Can I afford it? No, sir. Number 5. WITANHURST in London, England. Price: $450 million. Currently under renovation, WITANHURST will, when finished, become the second largest and second most valuable mansion in London, surpassed only by Buckingham Palace. Its interior space is expected to total some 90,000 square feet, bringing its value to an estimated $450 million. Built in the early 20th century by the soap magnate Sir Arthur Crossfield, the mansion has 65 rooms spread across 3 floors, including 25 bedrooms. One of the largest is the ballroom. It has oak flooring and the timber wall panels are in walnut, with carved cornices embellished with gold leaf. Pretty impressive. New owners have since added a second 3-story villa and dug out some 40,000 square feet of basement, a space that amounts to a small underground village. Number 4. Palais Bulls in Théoule-sur-Mer, France. Price: $456 million. Palais Bulls, or Bubbles Palace, was built by Hungarian architect ANTILIA in 1975. It was originally constructed for the French industrialist Pierre Bernard. The 1,200 square meters house is comprised of a reception hall, panoramic lounge, 500-seat open-air amphitheater, 10 bedrooms, various swimming pools and waterfalls, and extensive landscape grounds. The house was bought by Pierre Cardin in 1991. The 10 bedrooms have each been decorated by famous French artists. In 2016, a 5-year renovation by the French architect ODEON was completed. In March 2017, it was listed for sale with an asking price of Euro 456 million. Who knew the French people had such taste in home decor? Number 3. Villa La Leopolda in Villefranche-sur-Mer, France. Price: $750 million. This French Riviera estate takes its name from King Leopold II of Belgium, who acquired the property in the late 1890s. Since then, it has had a number of owners, served as a military hospital during the First World War, and appeared in the classic ballet film The Red Shoes, and supposedly in Alfred Hitchcock's To Catch a Thief. Today, it is owned by Lily Safra, a philanthropist and the widow of the billionaire banker Edmond Safra. The 29,000 square foot main house reportedly has 11 bedrooms and 14 baths. There are also 2 guest houses, a pool, and some 18 acres of trees and gardens said to keep 50 gardeners busy full-time. Its recent value has been estimated at $750 million. So prepare your wallets, millionaires, because luxury ain't cheap. Number 2. ANTILIA Tower in Mumbai, India. Price: $2 billion. Probably the world's priciest private residence, often valued at $2 billion, ANTILIA is a 400,000 square foot, 27-story mansion completed in 2010. In fact, calling it 27 stories hardly does it justice. At 570 feet in height, it is the equivalent of a 50 to 60-story building with an offbeat shape that defies easy description. The New York Times characterized it as a Blade Runner meets Babylon edifice. The towering mansion, apparently named after a mythical island in the Atlantic Ocean, is owned by Mukesh Ambani, chairman of Reliance Industries and reportedly the richest person in India. Its amenities include 3 helipads, a 50-seat movie theater, and 6 floors of parking space. To maintain all that, Ambani employs a staff reported to number 600. The top 6 floors of the building have been set aside as the private full-floor residential area and are designed to withstand an earthquake of magnitude 8. So if you live in that tower, you will never have to worry about having your house upside down when an earthquake hits. That's for sure. Number 1. Buckingham Palace in London, England. Price, $5 billion. Although it's unlikely to come on the market anytime soon, the palatial residence of Great Britain's Queen Elizabeth II is generally agreed to be the world's most valuable residence, estimated to be worth some $5 billion. Part of that price tag may be due to the palace's royal provenance and part to its location in London, a city whose land is among the world's most expensive. But the building isn't too shabby either. Buckingham Palace has 775 rooms, including 52 bedrooms for the royals and their guests, 188 bedrooms for staff, 78 bathrooms, and 92 offices. That's in addition to 19 staterooms, among them a state dining room, a music room, and an obvious necessity for any sitting monarch, a throne room. The ballroom is a more recent addition, built by Queen Victoria in time to celebrate the end of the Crimean War in 1856. The palace's gardens cover some 40 acres. The Queen doesn't actually own the palace, it's held in trust. Not to worry though, Her Majesty is unlikely ever to be homeless. She owns a couple of other royal retreats, including the stately Balmoral Castle in Scotland. Incidentally, the closest thing the United States has to a Buckingham Palace, the White House, is valued by the real estate website Zillow at $410 million. But let's be honest, Buckingham Palace beats the White House in style. So what did you think of all these incredibly expensive houses? Would you like to have one like that? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we'll see you next time on the channel. Bye!